Welcome back to the Adventurous Advocates. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me because today we're going to the Garden Grill. It's my favorite restaurant and I cannot wait to share this adventure with you. Come on, let's have an adventure. The Garden Grill is located inside the Land Pavilion. Once you swipe your park ticket to come in, you're going to want to stay to the right, go all the way past the seas until you reach the Land Pavilion. There are large ramps up on the left and right. They do have an ECV and wheelchair only lane in the middle. However, sometimes people do walk through that even though it's reserved for individuals with wheeled vehicles. There are several ways to get a reservation for the Garden Grill. The first is to make a phone call and to make a reservation through the phone line, but that can take a very long time. The wait times have been very high lately. The other way is to go on the My Disney Experience app and you're going to hit the search icon and you're going to go ahead and type in Garden Grill. It's going to pull up and you're going to have two options. You're going to either join queue or make a reservation. Now, if you join the queue, just remember that updates every 15 minutes. So people may cancel reservations, people may no-show, things like that, and in which case, sections on the walk-up line could open up even if it says it's closed. So if there's somewhere you want to go to but maybe they don't show walk-up or reservations, just keep checking about every 15 minutes. Something very well could pop up. But you also can hit the make a reservation and check by time and then also by category, which would be breakfast, brunch, lunch, and dinner. So that's a good tip. Don't worry, you can't miss the Garden Grill. When you enter the Land Pavilion, you will be able to see it directly across the pavilion. All you need to do is take either the left or right ramps and you'll come right to it. Once you get to the Land Pavilion, if you need an elevator, you're going to want to stay to the left. Both elevators are located there. One will be in the middle of the walkway and the other will be right when you see the Garden Grill. You're going to look left. There'll be some restrooms and the other elevator. If you need to go to the restroom during your meal, you'll have to exit the Garden Grill. They do not have their own restrooms. When you exit and you're back, the restaurant is at your back, you're going to go to the right. You'll see elevators and then both sets of restrooms right there. They do not currently have a companion restroom, so you'll want to keep that in mind. The Garden Grill charges $55 for adults and $36 for children. It is not priced per item, it is by person. They also have their menus located outside the restaurant, as well as they do provide you one when you sit down at the table. They do offer both vegan and plant-based diets, as well as allergy-friendly ones. So if you don't eat nuts or soy or things like that, then you can also request a meal with those options. They do have different options that you can buy as far as specialty drinks, specialty cups, and things like that, but those are the only things that charge separately. Once you have a reservation or you have the opportunity to check in, you can check in either at the podium or you can check in on the app. And I highly recommend the app. It's easy. All you have to do is click whether you want a table or a booth or first available and let them know if you have any allergies and what those would be or any mobility requests or needs. And they make it super, super easy. So there are some advantages and disadvantages of each. If you choose a booth, you'll be closer to the outside, and those are all the outside room tables. So when you pass by the different areas of the land, you'll have a better and less obstructed view of that. But people will be walking by you almost nonstop to get to their tables, to take picture of the land and things like that. If you sit at the tables, there is a partition there. So you can see over the partition and see the other parts of the ride as you pass by, but at the same time, it's not as nice of a view. The characters come by to all tables and booths, so it's not a matter of whether you get to see the characters or anything like that. It's a matter of at the tables, you don't have hardly anybody walk by you to get to their seats, but you don't have as great of a view. But at the booths, you have a better view, but you have a lot of people walking by you. And so you really have to decide which one matters to you. Also, if you have mobility issues, they are going to request that you sit at the tables because they can pull chairs away from the tables, and they also have specific disability labeled tables that have accommodations already built in place for the electric wheelchairs and the push wheelchairs. Pluto was here before we even got to meet our waiter. He was wagging his tail and so excited to see us. And this is why this is my favorite restaurant. There are character meet and greets at other locations. Hands down, these characters are way more excited, into it. They hug, they interact. It's a truly inclusive experience, and they give you all the time you want, and they come around multiple times. It's just such a treasure of a character meet. They also just let the kids give high fives. They meet them where they are. They have no expectation. They just want to give you the full amount of time that you need, whatever that is for you. And they want to greet you in the way that you can greet them or that you want to greet them. And I love that. I'm here for it. What do you think so far of the salad and bread?
I think it's pretty good, especially with the butter.
That's awesome. Cynthia, what do you think of the salad so far?
It's interesting. It has a different dressing that I'm not used to, but it's not bad.
So the salad had olives and stuff like that on it, and I'm normally not a fan of olives and tomatoes and things like that. But actually, it's delicious. I really like it. It doesn't have like an overbearing olive flavor. It's got a dressing that I don't really recognize, but it's super good. So this salad gets a good rating from me. We love you, Chip. You're so awesome. I want to say nice to meet you. He's excited to meet you. Oh, you're waving hi. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Would it be okay if I got a picture with you? You too. Look, he's saying nice to meet you. So the moving is very, very slow, but it's super fun. We actually met a bunch of characters, and I looked up, and we had completely new scenery. We moved to a different section of the land ride, and it was just so magical to look up and just see a whole new world in front of you. Like the restaurant had moved, and you didn't even feel it. It's so fun. If you like flavorful food, you're going to love the chimichurri steak. If you prefer things a little more on the bland side, you'll love the barbecue. It does have a hint of flavor, but it's delicious. Keep in mind that serving family style means that items of food may mix together, flavors may mix and cross over, and this may be an issue for textural eaters, people who don't like the food to touch or mix. So you can request that items be brought out separately on individual dishes so that the food doesn't touch. You also can request that only one member of your party have a pre-prepared plate or get mini portions, but you have to tell them this ahead of time. So nice to see you. How you doing? You want to tell him nice to meet you? He's excited to meet you. Hi. 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 Can you high five? High five? Yeah, high five. Oh, thank you. I really want to be okay. The only problem with having such amazing and delicious food is that before you even get to dessert, you're the berry carver's good. They don't give you just a whole lot of fruit, so it's mainly just the sponge cake and the whipped cream. This is so special. We love you right now. Come tell Mickey it's nice to meet you. I know you've been so excited to meet Mickey. I know you're so excited. You want to wave hi and give him a high five? High five? Wait. You want to give Mickey a hug? You don't have to, but you can. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Mickey. Tell me what you thought of the food.
I thought the food was fabulous. I like that they put spices on it and it's not just bland. The green beans and the steak were fantastic. The cornbread is a little cross between northern and southern, so it was pretty good too. And I think they called it goulash with the corn and butter beans. It was even good. Not usually a fan, but it was good.
Good. Chloe Bear, what do you think?
I think it's pretty good, yeah, but
Do you have any favorites?
But so far I like the macaroni best. But my favorite character that came by is Mickey and Pluto.
Oh, that's awesome. Bubba Bear said he liked the chicken, and I thought the chicken was pretty yummy too, but I also agree with Cynthia that the steak is delicious and the green beans are amazing. I love that you can have as much as you want, and the servers are happy to bring you just small bits of, maybe you just wanted more mac and cheese. You didn't have to have all of it, but anything that you want extras of, you can have to an unlimited amount. When you finish eating at the Garden Grill, there are so many incredible things to do. You can do the Beyond the Seeds tour, ride the land ride, ride Soarin', or of course, see the Amazing Planet video that's all about conservation and saving the planet. What a delicious and fun adventure. We have had so much food, met some fun characters, and had an amazing time. I even love how the restaurant spins, and we got to see so much cool scenery from the land ride. It was incredible. But fair warning, because the food is so delicious, your body will be like, it's not Thanksgiving or Christmas. What are you doing to me? But anyway, go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me what your favorite thing about the Garden Grill was. Hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. And until next time, stay adventurous.